It's certainly a pleasure for North Carolina Farm Bureau to participate in this milestone event today. It marks a culmination of many hours of work and years of work between partners that customarily may not have worked together for the benefit of agriculture, open space, the conservation effort in North Carolina, as well as helping the military. Well, this pilot project must be successful because it will set the standard for years to come of the military, the U.S. government working with private landowners in securing additional lands, private lands, to train our military personnel on. It's a win-win. It's a win for the environment if we protect the open space. It's a win for the military, and it's certainly a win for individual landowners and agriculture.
I've been with this project from the outset. It's today's signing event is, you might say, the proof of a concept that conservation, working lands, and national defense could be brought together in a way that helped private landowners, that helped the military achieve its mission, and that helped preserve the wonderful eastern North Carolina network of working lands and natural lands.
Well, this is a pilot program here in North Carolina. I don't know of any programs that are directly like this program in North Carolina, but I know the military has been addressing issues of creating buffer areas around some of the military bases around the country, such as San Diego, where there's a lot of development, encroachment there, and they've worked with the landowners there to preserve some of the agricultural lands so that they have a buffer between the general population and what the military is doing. So there's similar projects going on by the military throughout the country, but to protect the airspace, I think this is a first here in North Carolina.
Well, the Grange has just been one of the organizations that has been involved in this process, along with many other partners. I guess it was about 5 years ago that the Foundation for Soil and Water Conservation was approached to become involved in this process. And we have this avid interest in working with and helping the military in the state, because the military is so important to us. And it has turned out to be a good thing in several ways. First of all, we have some contracts to sign. So we've had success with the project. But the other good thing about this project has been a lot of partners coming together and working together, a lot of individuals coming together, and that's the beauty of this process. And it shows that in North Carolina we can work together, and we can work together well.
So NC State's role in the project has been an administrative role as well as an education and outreach role for the project. Through efforts there in the College of Natural Resources dating back several years ago now, they were there to help bring together all the partners to begin looking at and trying to explore ways to protect working lands, working forests, and working farms in the state of North Carolina. And working with the various partners and everything, they were able to brainstorm and partner together to come up with the idea of the market-based conservation initiative. And so it's important to us because our natural resources and our working forest and farms are a viable part of our economy and help drive the great state of North Carolina.
This process, this project, this announcement is a phenomenal opportunity, not just to fix something that needs to be fixed, that is recognizing the importance of the military and the economy in North Carolina and the importance of agriculture and forestry, but it's an opportunity to put the message out there to the millions of North Carolinians that have just moved into our great state that this is something not only important, but something we're going to have to work on for a long time. If we don't preserve lands for our number one industry, agriculture and forestry, and in turn help our military be constructive and develop the way they need to, then we're going to lose a big and important business in North Carolina.
And through exercises like this, initiatives like this, we are able to provide an opportunity for landowners, forest owners to put property into easements that provides that open space, those buffers for the military. So it becomes a win-win for both industries.
For me as a landowner, It's a no-brainer. It's consistent with my land management plan. It will allow me to do everything I want to do with my land. It will restrict me from doing nothing that I plan to do anyway, and it will basically pay my property taxes for 30 years. And it's a win for North Carolina soil and water conservation, which I like. And I'm a retired Marine, so I like that it protects overflight objectives for the military. Yeah, there were, in the initial meetings, there were many North Carolina landowners who were very skeptical about this program. And there were also some that I think thought that it could be a money-making project for them. But I would say to other landowners to look at the example of these early contracts, understand what the program is, how it can benefit you, and be mindful of the benefits to our state. And sign up. It is consistent with my personal land management plan. It fosters continued use of open lands in our county and state